Here come our finalists then for this eagerly anticipated 3-meter synchro final. A real range of countries, and it has to be said, abilities here, but at the top level, boy, it's the best.
Representing Switzerland, Guillaume Dutoit and Simon Reichoff.
Switzerland will get us underway. Guillaume Dutoit, Simon Reichoff.
Representing Poland, Kasper Lesiak and Andrzej Rysutek.
Kasper Lesiak and Andrzej Rysutek represent Poland.
Russian Federation, Evgeny Kuznetsov.
The world champions from Russia, Evgeny Kuznetsov, Ilya Zakharov. Formidable.
Representing Armenia.
Armenia, who got its first medal yesterday, the bronze. The twins, the HERR EM twins, Azat and Vladimir. And now the Olympic champions, Jack Law and Chris Mears. Jack Law looking for a clean sweep on springboard.
Nicholas Morvalis and Athanasis Zerikos.
Greece, Nikolaos Morvalis and Athanasios Sirikos carry the Greek flag.
And Giovanni Tocci.
Andrea Chiarabini and Giovanni Tocchi.
Representing Georgia, Meliki Sandro and Onikashvili Tony.
Meliki Sandro and Onikashvili Tonika.
Representing
Georgia.
Ukraine, Alexander Goshkovazov and Oleg Kolodin.
Ukraine, Alexander Goshkovazov makes his first appearance alongside Oleg Kolodi.
Representing Germany, Patrick Hausting and Lars Rudiger.
Germany, Patrick Hausting and Lars Rudiger. 10 teams go in this one.
Thank you, athletes. We invite you to leave the area and prepare for your competition. Good luck to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for these athletes. It is our pleasure to introduce our officials. Technical Diving Committee Chairman, Georgia Figuru Consolo. Referee, Greta Kugler.
Used to
Assistant
the
referee,
officials.
Alexei Vangelov. Execution Judge 1, Andrei Mahontov. Execution Judge 2, Kim Daniel Jensen. Execution Judge 3, Jan Sivkin. Execution Judge 4, Yuli Sepana. Synchro Judge 1, Georgi Chubanov. Synchro Judge 2, Nora Shekfi. Synchro Judge 3, Florin Abasaloa. Synchro Judge 4.
The responsibility split between execution judging and synchronization judging in this one. Good luck wishes all round. It's a random draw for the dive order. No preliminary competition. 10 entries. Switzerland, Poland, Russia, Armenia, Great Britain, Greece, Italy, Georgia, Ukraine, Germany. The powerhouses are there, the big nations, but also good to see other countries getting final experience who maybe might find it a bit harder when it comes to World Championship and Olympic level. What a 3-meter competition we had yesterday. Zakharov was brilliant. and still didn't come away with gold. Jack Law's top quality consistency. Kuznetsov produced some of the best individual dives of the day.
Representing Switzerland, Julian Dutoit and Simon Michael, back in height.
Right, the first 2 rounds, remember, in synchro are restricted to 2.0. 6 rounds in all for the men. So Dutoit and Ryakov of Switzerland. It's Ryakov, 19 years of age, got us away with a back dive piked. To get your execution as sharp as they can get marks above 50. They're doing well. 47.40. When the stagger unwinds, so to speak, with the unrestricted dives, all that can be made up, but it can be so tight in these competitions that every point counts. There's Yak and Shishutek. Back dive piked. Nice start by the Polish duo. 49.20. Kuznetsov and Zakharov then. The first glimpse of these two. Forward 1.5 somersaults with a twist. Terrific height off the board. It's a real privilege to be able to watch these two top quality divers in action. Like football, they don't play every week. Great start, 52.80. Azat, Alonyunyan and Vladimir, twins, 20. Back dive piked. Made everybody in Armenia proud. Well, Vladimir did anyway, in particular, with a bronze in the 10-meter synchro. First ever aquatics medal for Armenia at European level. 43.20. They expect to be challenging the medals today, but you never know. Now here come the home favourites. The Olympic champions, Jack Law, nearest us here, 1 metre and 3 metre golds already. They open with a back dive, piked. Olympic, European and Commonwealth champions at the moment.
Ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, go.
Big mates as well. Jack Law is from Harrogate. Chris Mears is from Reading in Berkshire but lives in Leeds, so they compete for the City of Leeds club, and off to a 49.80, not quite as impressive as their big rivals. Representing Greece, Malvalis and Sirikos. Malvalis there. Sirikos has already competed in the 3-metre where he was 16th. They've opened up with a safe enough start, 46.20. Chiarabini and Tocci. Chiarabini, his first appearance of the championships. He's on the far side. Claire and Giovanni. Meter silver already for him. Well, they could be a force. 6th in Rio, the Olympic Games together. It's a nice start. 48.60. Sandro and Tonika from Georgia. They were both in the 3-metre competition, finished the 7th and 28th. Making up 37.80. So although these are straightforward dives, there's still a massive discrepancy up to the 52.80 for Russia. Ukraine, that's Alexander Gorshkovozov and Oleg Kolody nearest our camera position. First dive of the championships for Gorshkovozov. Pretty experienced duo here. Gorshkovozov also performs at 10-metre as well. Kolody with a gold from the team events, 48.60 for starters. Germany, Lars Rüdiger, 22, making his second appearance of the championships. He got 13th, just missed away from the final at 1 metre. They've got a back dive point. Well, Patrick Housting, he of the 13 gold European Championship medals, has found it a touch difficult so far in the individual competitions. He's struggled a bit. They got off to a good start there, 50.40. So after the opening round, it's Russia at the top, then Germany, and Britain at the moment in third place. Not a big gap, but every point might well count. Round two, we're still on those restricted 2.0 dives. Dutoit and Ryakov. Reverse dive. After that pike, Dutoit was fourth at 1 metre. A really good competition. Just 1.20 behind James Heatley, who got the bronze. And was seventh at 3 metres. Judges having to pick the bones out of these dives. 53 and 80. Poland, Wysiak and Cieszutek. Wysiak on the near side, the younger man at 21, reverse dive point. Both been busy. Cieszutek was 8th at both 1 metre and 3 metre. Wysiak 14th at 3 metre, and in the mixed 3 metre synchro, 8th out of 10 with Kaya Shishek. They get 8s there, 48. A decent start. Well, they made their opening 2.0 dive looking even easier than everyone else with a 52.80. The back dive this time. The world champions. Evgeny Kuznetsov, not in much of a shadow to Zakharov, 4 times the European champion, 3 times at synchro, 52.20 again, exemplary start. The HERR EM brothers. Reverse dive. Vladimir is the more active of the 2 divers. A bit more successful individually. 41.40. Law and Mears, the Olympic champions. Reverse dive point. Jack Law got triple springboard gold at the Commonwealth Games, 1 metre, 3 metre synchro, going for the same trick here. 48.60.
Not forward.
Quite up to the Olympic World Champions levels, rather. Vallis and Sirikos. Two teenagers. Sirikos is 16, Malvalis 18. two were European junior silver medalists last year in this event. 7 5s to count, 43.80. Chialavini and Tocci, both 23. Third competition for Tocci. Back dive piked. Nice dive, well executed. Will be in there challenging. 45 they get. Sandro and Tonico. $57.80 with their first dive. They'll be keen to lift that up. Have done, but not by a lot. 39. Ukraine. Gavozov on the left was second in Kazan 2015. Reverse dive piked, and Kulidi just falling away a little bit on his entry. A lot to be looking at in these dives. 48. Now Germany got off to a good start. European champion 9 times at the 10-meter synchro. Inward 1.5 somersault there. They opened with 48 this time. Let's get the scoreboard. That's the 2 restricted rounds out of the way. Russia pushing away at the top, chased by Germany, and then level with Germany, Great Britain, Poland making a good start, and Ukraine and Italy. Right, now the dives are unrestricted, and those degrees of difficulty will come into play far more. $3.9 is the biggest tariff in the competition. Only Great Britain has that. Inward 2.5 somersault piked, 3.0 for Switzerland. Counting in French, as they have a range of official languages to choose from. to 6th at the European Championships 2017, 14th at the Worlds. 64.80, 7.5. Poland started well, 4th. They've got an inward 2.5 somersault pint, 3-0. They only go up as far as 3-4. Jack on the near side, remember. $67.50. Pretty even across the board. Now let's just see where the bar's going to be set. Back 3.5 somersault tucked. 3.6, 3.6, 3.5, 3.4, 3.8 to finish their schedule. The world champions. Well, it was Zakharov who had the problem there. A little small shake of the head there in acknowledgement. Came out of those tucks. It was very heavy indeed from Zakharov. Their execution mark great, 65.88. Now it's opened up the way, not so much for the Armenian twins. They've got an inward 2.5 somersault piked. Supporters here give them the encouragement they deserve without being in any way patronising. Both got 6.5s there, 61.20. Now that Russian dive was below par. Law and Mears forward 2.5 somersaults, 2 twists, piked. This is a 3-4. Russia played a 3-6. Mr. Focus, Jack Law, Chris Mears with the counts. That was a far more harmonious performance. They're all down there, the whole team out. Oh, that was big, 83.64. What a statement that is. Greece. Shake of the head from that forward 3.5 somersault pint. Valis and Sirikos. Big difference in the travel out into the pool. It's a bit ragged all round, I'm afraid. 48.36. Italy. Chiarabini on the left as we look at it. Forward 2.5 somersault, 2 twists, pint, 3.4. heavy on the entries. Something arising when they come up with one dive that's much poorer than the other. You're letting the team down. Chialavini is from Rome. Touching from Cosenza. The delay here. Discussion going on here. Good to see them enjoying the show. Have their own routines backstage. Too long between dives on this one compared to the big individual preliminary competitions when you could be waiting 25 minutes or so to get back up on the board. Now that is a test. Here it's pretty rapid. Unlike this set of scores here. Somebody had a dodgy tablet. .74.46. Dodgy tablet in the electronic sense. Read out to the audience so we can pick up the pace now. Sandro and Tonika representing Georgia. In the 2.5 somersault point. To get the same distance out in the pool is another one of the dimensions the judges have to look at. .58.50. Moshevozov and Kolodi with 3.5 somersault tucked. They're in 5th place. This is a 3.4 dive. Ukraine sent a strong team here, 75.48. It's a strong dive as well. And Germany, Halsting and Rüdiger starting well. Both powerful figures. Well matched physically. A little discrepancy again in the distance out into the pool. 66.96. That's dropped them back. Competition's changed a little bit in shape now that we've taken the restrictions away on the dives. Jacques Law and Christopher Mears have opened up a 10-point roughly gap, and it's Ukraine second. Russia fallen well back. Italy now pushing it into the frame. Germany close, Poland close. Top of round 4 here. Dutoit and Ryakov from Switzerland, 7th place.
Okay.
Just a little bit untidy. Switzerland have kept their divers busy, particularly Dutoit. They've got into this a bit pressure. It's a little bit more pressure on him, perhaps. Again, we're waiting for the confirmed scores. .22 they come up with. Mesiak and Cheshire Tech 6th, but within touch. 3.5 somersault pike to 3.1. Seems to have gone down pretty well. Both entries fairly solid. 62.54. Now, Russia came unstuck in the previous round, got a reverse 3.5 somersault, tucked 3.5. Neither execution particularly good. Slipped back into 3rd place, the world champions. Plenty more to go, especially those big dives where so much can go wrong. Zakharov, the cleaner entry. 7.5 and 8, not a huge difference. 86.10 is a lot more like it. Yunyang twins, identical twins, you will have noticed. And identically, they struggled with that one a little bit. Through the pikes. And the executions, though, both continuing to rotate. 55, 80. Up goes the big cheer. Russia right back at it with an 86.10 for the leaders now. An inward 3.5 somersault tucked, 3.4. They've got 2 belters to come, 3.9, 3.8.
1, 2, 3, go.
Jack Laws looked the cleaner dive marginally. Not too much in it though. That's a great response, 85-68. Another top quality dive, 83, then 85. Movalis and Sirikos of Greece, down in 9th place. Sirikos, championship debut, he's 16 here. Those little gestures from the coaches, I'm sure they're well aware that the cameras cut to them for a reaction. This one, it's not so perfect that they need to put the game face on, and that was flawed. 55-80. It's up from their previous dive. Chialabini and Tocci. 3.5 for this reverse 3.5 somersault tucked. Italy in 4th place. Now, neither of them got that particularly clean. Chialabini on the far side. Tucci was across on one side of the springboard there, 6.5 and 5.5, neither too great, 68.25. Sandro and Tonika. Went to the World Championships in 2017, 19th in the synchro competition, 60.45, that's an improvement. Really good dive by Koshkovozov and Kolody for Ukraine in the previous round. Let's put them up into the silver medal position. Forward 3.5 somersault piked. 3-1, this is their lowest degree of difficulty dive. So the marks will not be the highest. Execution needs to be high. They looked two fairly solid dives. Well, 2.85 to an 8.76.26 is a good return. Austin and Rudiger for Germany. 3.4 for the forward 2.5 somersault, 2 twists in the pike position. Mandler there showing he's a good whistler. Resting on the far side, not going so far out into the pool. 2 7s for the execution, 75.48. It's a good dive. Round 4. Now let's check on that leaderboard. It's still Great Britain in control, but Kuznetsov and Zakharov have moved back into the silver position. Koshkovozov and Kolody for Ukraine are just under 8 points ahead of Germany. Poland slipped back to 5th, Italy 6th. Fifth round. 3.1, the value of the forward 3.5 somersault piked for the Swiss team. left there have a problem. The entry, 5 and 6.5, 62.31. Ziak, Sheshitek. Ziak on the right there, the younger of the two. Having a bad competition, these two. It's another solid return. 72.42. 3.4. Well, they got straight back on the horse in the previous round. Now they've got a 3.4 in with 3.5 somersault tucked. Second place. Has the two bigger dives left. They both looked on the money there. Great hold positions through the water. Only 79.56, but they were 8s and 8.5s. Twins, I'm going to go for it. Vladimir's on the far side. They're certainly further out into the pool in that. Azat still rarely into the full championships. Beating a junior level up to 2016. It's a big jump. 62.22, must be a very proud mum somewhere, and dad. 62.22. Up step, Great Britain in the lead. Forward 2.5 somersault, 3 twists, height. This is the big dive, the 3.9, the only one in the competition. 2.5 somersaults, 3 twists, height. Well, the support is huge, come what may. Smears maybe a little heavier in the entry there, but with that big tariff, they still get 84.24. They've got a 3.8 left, just like the Russians. Both got the same dive to come. Two teenagers will be getting excellent experience out of this. .72. Chiarabini, Tocci. Two 23-year-old Italians, in with 3.5 somersault tucked. They're in 6th place. This is 3.4. They have a 3-1 left.
Sì. 1, 2, 3.
Touches silver. It's one Italy have to show so far among the men. 62-22, they're not going to be on the podium in this one. Georgia, 9th. They have their big dive of 3-4 for them still to come. That's 3-0, that forward 2.5. Twists just losing a bit. Synchronicity there and executions at the end varied. 6 and a 6.5, 57.60. Ukraine in the bronze position. They've got the big 3.8, the forward 4.5 somersaulter tucked. There's a lot for the judges to shift through there. Neither entry was particularly stylish. 4 and a 4.5, so they both struggled with it. 58.14. That's really changed the position for the bronze. And here are the other team going for it. Housting and Rudiger. 3.5, this reverse 3.5 somersault tucked. It's their biggest dive. Well, that should have cashed in on the weaker dive from Ukraine. The difference in the travel out into the pool. On the left as we look at it there was closer to the board. 77.70 though, it's still very solid indeed. They're up and into the bronze medal position. Five rounds gone, 15.42 according to my maths. The gap between Britain and Russia. Germany has now opened up a lead on Poland, and that was a bad round for Ukraine. Sixth and final round in this men's 3-meter synchro competition. Switzerland signed off with a forward 2.5 somersault, 2 twists piked, worth 3.4. Ryakov nearest us. They sign off with a 67.32. Consistent in the 60s. Poland, 66. 77, 72, 72. The two have been steady. Fourth, forward 2.5 somersault, 2 twists, pint, 3.4. If they were to move up a place, they need the right combination of a top mark and a German problem. I don't think they've got the first part of that. 56.10, that's way below what they needed, and a big drop to what they were producing. Now let's concentrate on what Kuznetsov and Zakharov can do. They have their big 3.8 dive and forward 4.5 somersault, tucked position, the same one that Great Britain will do. Who can nail it? Well, they've delivered it pretty successfully. They know the standard is going to be sky high from the British team. Kuznetsov has been in excellent form during these championships, produced two of the best dives of the individual competition. 94.62. Well, there's not a lot more they could have done to put the pressure right on Britain, the world champions. The HERR brothers, 8th. First 1.5 somersaults, 3.5 twists, 3.5. Well, 3.5 is at the top of their schedule. It's like Armenia, of course, competing as the Soviet Union since the early 90s, so they had to set up their own sporting infrastructure. 71.40. Now that's a good sign-off. I have had plenty of encouragement along with that bronze medal here in these championships. Well, this is for gold. This is their 3.8 forward 4.5 somersault salter, tucked position. Points the lead. 94.62, Russia racked up. That wasn't their greatest, I don't think. Ismir's continuing to rotate. They need to be up around about the 80 mark. Oh, big congratulations to each other, but they've come second. They've dropped down 78.66. And it's revenge, particularly for Zakharov. Well, the rest of them are the support act until we come down to the last two. These teams, though, still with their own motivations, wanting to keep away from the bottom and show they're making progress. Greece here, forward 2.5 somersaults with 1 twist. .55.80. That's equaling their best dive. That's about where they are then. Italy never really getting themselves in medal contention. They finish up with a forward 3.5 somersault pint. That's 3.1. looked a cleaner finish. I think it's got massively wrong for them. 74, 68, 62. Just not quite enough with them. Difference there on the execution mark. 72-54. Just not quite there among the big boys. Georgia, 9th. Sandro and Tonika. Sandro on the hair. Oh dear, that one went all over the place. Some pathetic applause there. Look for the far side. Found it worse, I'm afraid. 2 and 5-5, 35-70. Dropped back in the last round. Back 2.5 somersault, 1.5 twist, pike 3.4. Germany with a 3-3 left, but at 58-point dive in the previous round from there, 3.8 has blown it for them, unless these last two dives prove really dramatic. Not the disaster, I think, they have avoided, or of the previous round. Not great entries from either of them. 72-42, it's the third at the moment though. So this is for the bronze. First 2.5 somersault, 1.5 twists, piked for Housting and Rudiger. Well, that should do it for them. And Patrick Housting will make that familiar walk up onto the European podium. He never seems to go away from the championships without an extra bit of luggage. And that does the job for Germany. Bronze medal on a difficult day or two for Patrick Housting. With some help from Rudiger, all comes out to the good. But the big showdown this time was Russia-Great Britain again, and Russia gets its revenge. Well, he's had a great championships. Jack Law, it's a silver to go with 2 golds. 0.54 the winning margin. Germany comfortably home in bronze. Seesaw competition. Russia thought they might have blown it, but they pulled out the biggest dive of the day right when it mattered most. Well, there's a certain fairness about it all when they both came down to the very same dive, and it was the Russians delighted. You can't have too many medals, and the world champions beat the Olympic champions. I think that's 29 European Championship medals for Patrick Housting, with who's counting? Is.
It is, yeah.
2 gold and a silver then. for Jack Law, but it's Russia by the tightest of margins who take the gold. Great Britain in silver medal position. Germany get the bronze. Ukraine and Italy the minor placings, and down at the bottom it was Georgia propping up the rest. Armenia 8th, Greece 9, Georgia 10.
Winner of the bronze medal, Team Germany.
Well, Germany getting yet another bronze medal. Patrick Housting adding yet another souvenir to his huge European medal collection. It's a difficult week individually on springboard, but he's got something to show for it. This is 29th of my calculations. Lars Rudiger, his first European Championships, has a nice souvenir. Well, they were the sideshow really to the big confrontation, and Jack Law was on top of the podium yesterday, but no third synchro gold for him with Chris Mears there. They get the silver, and this time it was Russia who took the glory. Jack Law still an excellent championships, and the Olympic champions had to concede it wasn't their day in the big runoff with the world champions. But still they are some team. 2 gold and a silver for Jack Law now.
Winner of the gold medal and men's 3-meter synchronized springboard European champions, Team Russian Federation.
All smiles in particular for Ilya Zakharov today. The World Championship team emphasizing their quality today, but only just 0.54 the winning margin there. Outstanding competition. Kuznetsov, let's not forget, bronze in the team, bronze at 3 meter, and now the gold. Zakharov, silver at 3 meter, and a really satisfying gold for him. Now the Russian team applauding their 2 stars, really at their peak at the moment, and roll on next year's World Championships when they'll slug it out again. Kuznetsov and Zakharov get gold, Law and Mears for Great Britain the silver, Housting and Rudiger the bronze for Germany.